Like, we're going against our nature here. Like, it's comfortable to, you know, do what you've been doing. So you have to go against what you want to do and do the uncomfortable. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Nelly V. Hope y'all are doing well. In today's chit chat, we are going to be talking about how it is not too late to achieve your 2023 goals. Okay, I know it's like, oh my gosh, summer's over. We got 5 months left in the year. Maybe the year has been going spectacular for you, or maybe it's been going but regardless, we still got time to make things happen, okay? So if you clicked on this video, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back because you're already taking steps to better yourself, okay? So we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna give y'all the step-by-step tutorial, and I'm making this video for me too, so I can hold myself accountable for the rest of my 2023 goals and beyond, okay? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna get right into it. So the first thing you have to do is review your goals. So if you wrote them down on a piece of paper, or, you know, Google Doc, or you made a vision board, Notion, wherever your goals at, go ahead and dust that paper off and go reread them. Do they still apply? Are these things that you still want to do? Do they make sense for what's going on in your life right now? Review your goals, review where you're at now, review what you still, you know, want to do. And then what you're gonna do is rewrite them, because maybe when you made it in January, you know, you were giving yourself 12 months to do it. But now it's like we're in August, so you need to scale it down to, like, you know, the 5 months range. What can I do in this 5 month range? The key is rewrite them and make them a little bit more realistic for the time we have left, but sprinkle in a little bit of delusion. What that means is make it challenging. Don't make it too, you know, easy, but make it realistic with the time we have left. And I honestly don't even like making goals for the year. I kind of like making goals for the quarter. So I would say the goals that you're rewriting right now in August, set a check-in for like October, like where we at, you know, to see how the progress we're making towards that goal. You want to make sure the goals are SMART, okay? You want to make sure the goals are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. Let's use money for an example. Let's say you have a savings goal. Oh, an example of a SMART goal could be, I want to save $1,500 by the end of October by saving $500 a month. So like I said, we're trying to do a check-in around October. So that's 3 months. I feel like that's realistic. That's measurable. You're giving yourself 3 months. That's timed. They all kind of overlap. You see what I'm trying to say? It's specific, So that would be an example of a SMART goal. When you're rewriting your goals, like I said, let's not overwhelm ourselves. You know, let's just keep it realistic. I know me, I set like a lot of different goals, and then, you know, because I end up putting my hand in too many pots, it's like lackluster effort gets distributed towards each goal. So I would say make max five for the rest of the year. That would be my 2 cents. When you're reviewing your goals, try not to get down on yourself. You know, oh, I didn't do this, or this didn't happen, You cannot change the past. All you can do is change how you prepare for the future. If you clicked on this video, you're already making a step to better yourself, like I said. So, you know, just pat yourself on the back for that. Okay. And when I say rewrite, I physically mean rewrite. I'm not a digital girly. I'm not a Notion girly. I am paper and pen, okay? Write your goals down and stick them on a place you're gonna see them every day. Your bedroom, your bathroom, your refrigerator, whatever the case may be, physically write them down. I really believe in the power of writing things down. That's how I believe things come to fruition. It needs to be in your face every day. What I will also do is I write my notes, I write my goals in the note app, and then I make that my phone background. But I really encourage y'all to also write it down with pen and paper so it can be visible and clear to you, and you have a clear roadmap of what you are working towards every day, okay? When you're writing your goals, not only do you want to make them SMART, you want to make sure that they are goals and not task, okay? A goal is like the overarching thing, the bigger picture, the vision of what you want to achieve. The task is the steps that you take to get them there, which that leads us into our next step, okay? Another way that you can think of it is like the goal is the result that you want, and the task is the steps that you need to take to reach that result. Okay, so now you have reviewed your goals, you have rewrote them to apply to who you are now and what you want now. Now you're gonna need to identify the tasks and habits that you need to take to achieve those goals, okay? If we use the savings goal for an example, what are you gonna do to get that $500? Are you gonna be picking up extra shifts? Are you going to be Ubering or doing DoorDash or something to get extra money? Are you gonna be cutting back on eating out? I feel like that's enough, but you get me. So for each goal you have, you're gonna identify 3 to 5 tasks that you need to take to make that goal happen. Okay. By breaking the goal down into the steps that you need to do, that makes it more attainable, okay? That's the A part of the SMART. So what steps are we taking? So, for me, I have a YouTube goal. How many times a week am I gonna be posting? How many emails am I gonna be sending to brands? Like, you need to be putting task behind the goal. Another great tool is using a habit tracker, which I have talked about this on my channel before. Writing down the tasks and habits that you need to do on a daily or weekly basis and then checking them off. That way you can kind of see a visual representation of like what you're doing. So now the way I use my habit tracker, I don't really necessarily use it for my goals. I use it more for like my morning and night routine. So I have pray, stretch, walk, read 15 minutes. And if I link the earlier video where I talked about this, I had way more habits. I had journal for 15 minutes. I had make my bed. I had, I just had a lot. Vitamins, wearing my retainer, and I still want to do those things, but I have cut it down to the essentials of like, I have to do these things to have a good day. So that's just the way I use it. You can use this to check your progress for the task that you're doing for your goal. Okay, after you've identified 3 to 5 tasks for each of your goals, you're gonna set up some deadlines for yourself. This you could use your phone to do. So by the end of September, if we're going back to our savings goal, we wanna make sure we're at $1,000 because we said $500 a month. By the end of September, are we close to that goal? How are we feeling? This and that. You wanna set in like periodic check-ins for yourself. I wanna be halfway towards the goal, or I wanna be 30% towards the goal. That way, it's like, you're not just, at the end of October, like, okay, I was nowhere near close to the $1,500 mark. If by September we don't have, a certain amount of money, you can adjust, you can reevaluate, see what's going on. Another thing you want to do is you want to evaluate obstacles. You want to identify what is going to get in your way of reaching this goal. What's stopping you, whether it's time, motivation, money, resources. Identify what you need and go ahead and, try to come up with a plan to get ahead of it. This evaluation phase, you need to be very honest with yourself. What do you need? What do what is standing in your way of achieving these goals? You know what I'm saying? And if there is something that you need, like you need to order something, you need to get a gym membership, you need to get a second job, you need to start taking those steps to make that happen. Obstacles is a very broad term. It can mean, poor time management. It can mean motivation. It can mean fear of failure. Identify the thoughts and processes that you have that have hindered you from achieving your goals in the past, and come up with the action plan for how you're going to achieve it this time. So for example, I have a reading goal, and a obstacle is my phone because I want to scroll instead of reading. So what I do is I try to set a timer. I try to set limit on my apps. So I'm already thinking ahead of like, okay, I already know I'm not necessarily gonna feel like doing this, but after clicking extend for 15 minutes on Instagram 2 times, it's like, okay, come on, girl, let's get serious, okay? And that's why I say identifying obstacles, you got to be honest with yourself, because like, a lot of the times it's just like we're going against our nature here. Like, it's comfortable to, you know, do what you've been doing. So you have to go against what you want to do and do the uncomfortable thing. So go ahead and already think ahead and come up with a plan for that as well. So the next step is to make a weekly plan, okay? So I do this every Sunday. Every Sunday I sit down and I make a week at a glance, okay? I don't just make a to-do list. I physically go and I put them on the days of the week that I want to achieve these things. Now, of course, things happen and things get moved around, but I like to see a visual representation of what my week is looking like. So, you know, for example, Monday, I put 3 to 4 tasks that need to get done. Tuesday, I put 3 to 4 tasks that needs to get done. If these tasks get done, that's gonna propel me towards my goal. Another thing with the week at a glance is you're being realistic for what can be done this week. You know, if you got a birthday party Saturday, Taco Tuesday, you know, you gotta babysit Wednesday, is it realistic to be putting like 10 different things? No, you're busy. But if it's like a low week or like, you know, a light week, okay, I got time to do this, I got time to do that, I got an off day on Wednesday, I'm gonna go to the library and start working on applications, editing videos, That's kind of how, you know, I set my week. So that way I'm setting myself up to have a productive week. The weekly plan, to me, this is the hardest step, because I feel like for me, like sometimes, you know, the day can just get ahead of you. Unexpected things happen in the day, and what I set to do for Monday doesn't happen until Thursday. We're not trying to be on that energy anymore for the rest of the year. We're gonna be serious, but I understand life happens. But all you can do is kind of just push it towards the next day. But, you know, be graceful with yourself, but also be hard on yourself as well. Find that healthy balance of like, okay, girl, let's get it together. And okay, if life really does happen, if something really does hinder you, I'm gonna extend grace towards myself, and I'm going to push it to a day that's realistic for me to do this. Like if I say I want to upload a video by Sunday, it's like, okay, Monday, we need to be editing. Monday, Tuesday, we need to be editing. Wednesday, finding music for the video. Thursday, thumbnail. Friday, you know, so that we can kind of make little steps towards the progress for the week. Another thing is accountability, okay? Share your goals with a trusted friend, family member, a like-minded individual, somebody that has similar values towards you, maybe even similar goals that can help you be accountable. Y'all know my girl Christelle, that girl Christelle, make sure y'all subscribe to her channel, okay? We be having weekly accountability calls every week. Every Sunday, I also, while I'm making my to-do list, we also chat. It's like, okay, what you working on this week? How can I support you this week? And you know, it's good to talk it out loud, because it helps with like identifying those blind spots, because it's like, maybe, you know, that person has a different, you know, oh, you should try this week. Like, oh, I know this is going on this week, and helps you critically think and keep you accountable. You're checking in on each other each week, like, hey sis, how's it going? Did you hit the gym this week? Oh no, okay, oh yes girl, this is what I'm doing, And then the last thing you need to do is celebrate your wins, okay? We do not do this nearly enough, okay? Every Sunday when you're making your plan for the week, identify the high of the week, the low of the week. If you achieved anything, big or small, write it down, okay? Take a little journal, write down your wins. You know, I have a little jar here. So for me, this is my, you know, my jar that I put my monthly wins. So it's empty now because we're starting a new month. Today is August 1st. But, you know, basically what I do is I try to write down one good thing that I did every day. I don't do it every day, but I try to, because I'm on a journey of becoming 1% better every day. So I like to just like look at this and be like, okay, this is, you know, this is what I achieved today. If it's just, I got up, I, you know, took a walk, you know, on the days where you don't feel like doing nothing, sometimes it is just one thing. Other times I have like a whole sticky note of things that I did today because I was just killing the game. And I want to remember, like, yeah, girl, you was killing the game, okay? So write down your wins. Like I said, I try to do it on a daily basis. You can do it on a weekly basis. Evaluate yourself and celebrate those wins, okay? This is so good for your motivation because when you start seeing results, that stuff, it becomes addicting because you're like, okay, dang, like I'm killing it. Like I went to the gym 4 times this week. Okay, sis, like da-da-da. And you want to keep, you kind of like start like a friendly little, you know, competition with yourself. So it's always good to just review your, you know, hard work, celebrate yourself, and use that to keep going forward. All right, so there you have it. That is how you are going to achieve your 2023 goals. To recap everything, you're gonna review your goals. You're gonna rewrite your goals in a SMART format and all of that. You're going to identify 3 to 5 tasks that you need to achieve your overarching goal. You're going to make a weekly plan. I'm sitting here trying to remember everything I said when I have it written down here, okay? You're going to make deadlines for yourself. You're gonna have an accountability partner. You're gonna set a weekly plan. You're gonna evaluate your obstacles and you're gonna celebrate your wins, okay? I am wishing everybody watching this video an abundant August, okay? I pray that this is a life-changing month for you, that this month sets you up to have even better months, that you start working on yourself, that you start working on your habits, that you are consistent, that you are disciplined, okay? Put your request known to God, pray about it, and make it happen, because we know faith without works is dead. So we want to also have the belief and also have, you know, writing things down, but we also want to make sure that we're taking action every day to make our things happen. Comment below what goals you're working on. Speak everything into existence. Let's talk in the comments. Yeah. If you learned anything from this video, go ahead and give it a like. That helps me know what type of content y'all like. That helps the algorithm know, you know, what to push out. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for watching. And again, there's still time. I know by the end of 2023, you're going to be so proud of yourself that you took the time today to plan for your future. So make a choice today that your future self will thank you for. Okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.